Hello everyone. So an interesting thing happened today, and funny enough, the Irish media, I don't know what was wrong with them today. They decided to do some journalism. So there's something very wrong when you hear that first of all. And they noticed they were the first people to notice, a journalist in Virgin Media, that Stephen Donnelly's Twitter account, he put up a video about the National Maternity Hospital. It happened to get over 300 retweets from people in Turkey, supposedly Turkey, with no followers and things like that. And we all know the government, and Leo even said it a few years ago, that the government are going to buy basically going to buy bot accounts to up the likes and retweets of government ministers, government TDs. Because as people now are not too fond of the TDs because they're always trying to fuck us over. Let's be honest with us, and they do fuck all for anybody. The TDs and ministers, particularly Stephen Donnelly's done nothing for anybody. I nearly go as far as there's been a lot of nearly go as far as saying he's the worst head minister in the history of the state. To be totally honest, and his constituencies seem to agree to 15 to count. He did 15 count he got in on the election. Not number one, not number two, the 15 count for a minister that's over out of the state. Quite a responsibility for being even your own constituency, your own people that are in your own constituency said they would utterly rejected you. In other words, you were very lucky to get in. And Stephen Donnelly, as we all know, was Social Democrats, and he left Social Democrats and joined Fianna Fáil because he thought he would get a higher position. Fianna Fáil, so he did. But the media called him out today. Everybody in Ireland was looking at everybody on Twitter was like, "What the fuck is this?" And the government came out with this. The Department of Health and Stephen Donnelly's department said they were not buying any government bots accounts or things like that. Even though Leo did say a few years ago that they were going to do it. So, a bit of journalism, but not much journalism going on. But at the same time too, we all know there were bot accounts. I looked through some of them. 0 followers, just the basic stuff. And then a few hours later they were gone when people started pointing it out. And people started pointing it out on the Twitter. Fianna Gael and Fianna Fáil went into overdrive, and they just were like, we have to get rid of this immediately. The people are looking at it. The journalists for some reason today have turned against us today for some reason. Interesting stuff. But it's not surprised. Stephen Donnelly, he talks utter shite. No wonder they have to go off and get bot accounts, because barely anybody listens to them. He's just ignored. But let's be honest, they came out and said, "Oh, nothing to see here, children. Look away. Nothing here. Fuck off. Don't. There's no look at Ukraine. Worry about Ukraine. Nothing to see here. Peasants, go home to your wives or whatever nowadays. Whatever nowadays. This country, no man." But yeah, that's basically what was said. But yeah, isn't it a great country? It's a great country. How much did he pay? And guess who had to pay probably? Because we all know the were bots, even though they could give us the moon and the earth and say it wasn't bots. But we all know at the end of the day it was. We all know at the end of the day. But again, originating in Turkey, but we all know that we couldn't trust our TDs and politicians. We can't trust them. We couldn't trust them with a spoon, let alone with a social media account. Again, I wouldn't be surprised they spent billions on probably getting fake accounts to up the TD's popularities on the Twitter. But yeah, isn't it great? Fake accounts. Elon Musk needs to get involved in that. I wonder what Elon Musk would think about Stephen Donnelly getting fake accounts. Somebody has to point that out to him in the fine detail. But yeah, interesting day. The media actually done something for bots today in Ireland. Very surprised. I don't know what's wrong with them. They must be very sick, the media today in this country. Because it was Virgin Media that pointed it out. And then everybody else was like, actually, hang on a second. The members of the public were like, hang on a second, this is actually the truth. For the first time, the media speaking the truth here. But yeah, take care, everybody. Let me know what you think, and bye.